Hey, baby, where's my Parmesan cheese?
Your what?
My Parmesan cheese. Oh. I gotta find my Parmesan cheese. Hey, Jenny. Maybe you have to turn that off. Turn it down. Okay. How are you? How's your day? I guess you can't type, so I'm just gonna I'm gonna wish that you had a good day. I hope you had a good one. Oh my goodness. I may be overdoing it today, but I guess it's okay. It's not the end of the world. I gotta go to work tomorrow no matter what. I'm prepping. I'm not quite sure what I'm gonna make. I think I'm gonna make some kind of pasta dish, and I'm gonna do what the healthy people do, and just throw things in a pasta dish. Add some cheese and garlic and herbs, and see how that comes out. Bear wants a side of sausage, so I don't really feel like eating meat. So I'm gonna make some sausage for him, but not. No, I don't feel like eating meat, baby. But if you want some, I'll make it for you. They tell you not to rinse off your mushrooms, but that's what I'm gonna do. I have too much OCD to not. I've never had a bad mushroom that I washed. Oh my gosh. And having no ACD is a killer. It may be the reason Bear and I got sick. Because we had run errands before we turned the truck in. And it was that night that I started getting sick. Because our Suburban doesn't have air conditioning right now. It's at the shop. It's getting fixed. So, but I remember we were running errands and the heat index was 112. I mean, this kills people. I'm gonna chop some red onions. This way. This way. There we go. I love my avocado oil. I gotta start seasoning the skillet. Did you hand me the salt? Yes, you did, baby.
You drink some more bacon tonight.
No, thank you, though. Not happening. Okay. It's got some onions, mushrooms, and then I think I'm just gonna fry the mushrooms and the onions up. And then when the pasta's ready, just make a sauce. It's a different way of living that we've been used to, because, you know, I've always followed the philosophy, use up what you have, but that means don't go grocery shopping until you've used up all your food. But literally, because I'm buying so many fresh produce now, I gotta cook quick before they go bad. Oh. Okay. Get that going. It's actually going to be a big pot of it's a big pot of dinner, but not a big pot of pasta, because I only have a cup of rigatoni, maybe a cup and a half, but I got so many roasted vegetables that we need to eat. So, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. So I hope everyone's having a good week. My week kind of went by fast because I didn't go to work. And I'm going to go to work tomorrow and Thursday. And that's it, because we don't have Friday school. And I don't think we go to school on that Monday. Is there a holiday coming up? July 4th. When is July 4th? Bear. Okay. Okay. So into the pan, my mushrooms and onions go.
July 4th is Tuesday.
What Tuesday?
First Tuesday of the month.
There.
What?
Like in relation to today.
Oh, 2 weeks.
Okay.
Today is Tuesday the 20th, Tuesday the 27th, then the 4th.
I'm going to season my vegetables with a garlic herb seasoning. The water is coming to a boil. This is going to be a quick meal. Need some garlic.
I wouldn't go in there if I were you, son. Don't go in the kitchen.
So I made an olive oil dip last week. There was a tiny bit left, and I saved it. And I'm adding it to the mushroom and the onions. Woo, this looks good. I'm gonna bring you up closer, you can see. That's good. I'll let that cook down. Okay, now gonna add the pasta. I don't have a lot, but that's okay.
How are those mats helping you? How are they helping you?
Yeah, they are helping.
Yeah.
I got me some fatigue mats. I don't want to show you my floor because it hasn't been mopped in a week or two. Hasn't even been swept in a week since I've been sick. That's life. Okay, get to cooking. Oh, this looks beautiful. Beautiful. Baby, you want to set the table?
Sure.
Like, you have the placemats already ready, right?
Yep. It's already ready?
No, in about 15, 20 minutes.
Shall we do it a little later?
Yeah. If you want, like, serve our drinks and all that.
Yeah.
So then I'm going to come in here. I got some roasted veggies, some cauliflower and chickpeas. And I'm just going to pour whatever I want in there. Okay. We are so close to being completely settled. Not today, but eventually. Eventually we will be settled. We have so much furniture to put together. And babe, now you don't think your nephew can help, so what are we gonna do?
Well, we shall see. I can do it. I'm not worried.
No, it's too much. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna let the pasta go. Oops. Hold on. Okay. I gotta sit down. Can you go in there and get me a drink, baby? I need to sit down. Oh, you're so sweet. I need to pick out some seat cushions for these chairs.
They gotta be comfortable for you, huh? And for me.
Yeah, both of us.
It's decorative, but
Well, I mean, it's, hey. we were just talking about, I got dinner on the stove and we were just talking about seat cushions. We used to have some cheapy ones. Well, I don't think they were cheapy, but they're my mother-in-law's. They had the skid proof on one side. Hi, Francie. And we liked them, didn't we? Those burgundy.
The red ones?
Yeah.
Remember that.
I might get something like that. But I want something for Bear and I, for our seats. Because the kids are young, they don't care. I want us to have some kind of support. Real support on our backs. I'm even thinking, what happened, babe? I'm actually thinking of, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 chairs. We have 6 kids.
5 kids.
No.
Oh, Mike, 6.
And Annie, 7. Okay, so we're short 1 chair. And then,
Extra stools, though. Those kind of chairs for holidays.
no, I don't like that. I don't like that. I'd rather us be crammed at the table than separate tables. Like, who sits at the bar, babe?
Sam and Max, the youngest.
No. Oh, my sailor who's defending our country is going to be at a child's table.
You can't argue with age,
No.
honey.
No.
Is that
Never.
gonna be- Is that going to be Katie?
I will sit at the child's table before my son does. Do y'all hear this crazy argument? And yeah, that's what happened. And we have a leaf. Everybody can fit at this table. So, okay, so I need a chair. So here's what I'm thinking. Just buying 2 very comfortable.
Comfortable.
You know, we could buy a bench.
Like a love bench
Well, no, not for us, but a bench.
for the skinny kids.
Yeah.
Those little fuckers.
Like when we add the leaf. Oh yeah, we could add a bench.
No, we could get.
Didn't Michael
one of those-
have a bench?
No. One of those cool things called park benches, and they can sit outside.
You're such a punk. I'm feeling better, France. I just I may be overdoing it right now, but we're hungry. I'm committed to Tuesday Night Lives, and yes, last Tuesday I was sick. Remember? That's when I got sick. When did I get sick? Why did I not do a live last Tuesday? Was that my period? I don't remember. I don't know. I was not feeling good. I know that. And I can't do that. So, I mean, I'm committed. Even if Bear and I are just going to eat eggs and toast, we want to do lives on Tuesday. No, I haven't. I haven't been to work since last Wednesday. So, I go back to work. So, it's been it's been a week. I go tomorrow.
They're gonna think you walked out on them.
They're good kids, and they
How
like.
are you gonna go? You don't
and
have a vehicle.
I asked my coworker. She's picking me up at 8.
Oh, cool.
Baby, I just told you why I was giving her our apartment number. And can I have a napkin so I can blow my nose? Yeah, I feel bad. The kids are my students are gonna be wondering, what happened to you, miss? I'm gonna tell them, y'all got me sick. One of you gave me the crud or COVID, I'm not quite sure.
COVID.
I'm sorry I blew my nose. I just realized I blew my nose on live.
Why did you turn your light off? Next to you in the shadows.
I didn't bring it because see, I brought this from the kitchen. You see what I did? Yeah, there we go. So yeah, I go to work tomorrow. I don't know. I think we're going to make the kids watch a documentary.
Ooh, I'll be home by myself.
Ooh, what does that mean?
Non-stop video games. What the world?
That's your mistress, the video games.
Honey, whenever you're worried about what has Bear been doing all day long, just message Pete and they'll tell you what.
I trust them. I know. Yeah, I am. I'm going to tell them. He'll make me sick. But I don't like going back to work with a cough because the students do this all the time. If they hear me coughing, they're gonna say, Miss, do you have COVID? They have no problem asking the teacher that question. We're not allowed to ask them that question, but they always ask us. They'll always say, Miss, are you sick? I can't get sick. Or someone will ask, Miss Thomas, do you have a mask you could put on? The last time I was sick with this, remember that? I went back to work. I had the worst cough. And they were so worried about COVID.
When they ask you that, I can't get sick, Miss Thomas, tell them, you should have fucking paid attention in the regular school year, motherfucker. You wouldn't be here.
Babe, you have got to stop using the MF word every time that we talk about my students.
That's just like a general
No.
cuss word.
No, he does that all the time. He doesn't understand the difference. He's like he is a husband, but he gets defensive, like high school defensive.
Yeah, I don't understand the difference. I understand differences. I'm a grown man.
What do you mean?
You said I don't understand the difference.
For what?
I guess using those words.
No, you didn't let me finish. I've been posting a lot. I've been posting a lot on TikTok, and I think I posted a long one here yesterday on Patreon. No, what I mean is, you don't know the difference between teacher venting and teacher anger.
Oh.
And when we vent, it's like a mother venting about her children. You understand? That is a vent. That, like when I tell you about the athletes who have not shown up to class and are failing my class, and then they try to pull the tears, right, so they could play because the season's coming. That's me venting, you know, but I'm not mad. I love them. I love my students. Now, when I'm mad, you'll know, because I'll tell you, because I'll start throwing cuss words. Oh, I see. Oh, that's so fun. I have been binging on nothing, really. When I'm not feeling well, I'm all over the place. My ADHD is bad. Like, so I saw someone say that ADHD is not that you cannot pay attention. It's that you don't know what to pay attention to. And I have a hard time switching gears when I'm this sick or when I'm stressed. Then my ADHD is in hyperdrive and I'm focusing, my attention is on stupid stuff. It'll be 2 a.m. and Bear's like, what are you doing? And I'm like, I'm grocery shopping. You know, I'm putting stuff in the grocery cart. Or I'm writing an email to a parent. I mean, because I'm paying attention to the wrong thing. And so right now, because I'm sick, I'm struggling, which is, I don't know if the cough is what kept me up. Well, no, it was the cough. But also my brain, I could not turn off. Sometimes I wouldn't actually lay my head on the pillow till about 1 a.m. So I'm struggling. I'm struggling right now. I don't know why. I don't know why I do this to myself. Because I know, Bear, I know what you're thinking. Why did you take a summer school job? If people knew why I took the summer school job, y'all would be like rolling your eyes. I think I've already said it. I did a video and got very little views. I have about $200 worth of baby stuff that I need to buy for my granddaughter. $100 worth of stuff I want to buy my daughter a whole week's worth of maternity bras. And I know. Yes, the money is good. That's it. That's it. I mean, they double your pay, and if you don't want to show up, they don't penalize you because it's not your contract hours. You are being paid hourly. So me being sick didn't piss anybody off. In fact, there was a man that wanted to sub for me, and he was like, I'll do it. I'll do it. Call me, Excuse me. Oh, thank you, Jenny. So I have money allotted for my daughter, money allotted for my granddaughter, and of course my son-in-law is going to need to have some kind of special gift for taking care of all those girls. He's in a house full of girls. What's so funny is he is the oldest.
Even the cat's inside of
He is the oldest of 3 sisters. And now he's in a house with 3 girls. His sister-in-law, his wife, and his daughter. That is the cutest thing I've ever heard. He's so good to them. Did you ever think about that? He's back in the house with 3 girls. And so he's taking care of the girls, and I want to give him a gift. The rest of the money, well, I shouldn't even say the rest of the money, because there's
the rest of the quarters.
There will be plenty left over for savings, Christmas, Thanksgiving dinner. We'll put that in the savings. But I have a list of classroom furniture I want to buy. I want a podium. The school won't buy us podiums. I want a podium. I want a comfortable bar stool. I don't like the one that they let me have in the classroom. I don't like it. I want a comfortable bar stool. I want a podium. I want a different organizer shelf. I bought one that looked like the game Connects. Do y'all remember Connects? The wood and the stick pieces go together. Basically, that's what I bought. And I bought this like 2 years ago. And one of my substitute teachers broke it. So it's looked so jinky off in the corner, falling apart. And I was like, okay. We threw it away. I had a student throw it all away at the last day of school. And I'm buying a nice, solid piece of furniture. It's a 9 cubby organizer with beautiful rainbow color cubby baskets. I'm buying a rolling cart for all my arts and crafts materials, because I think I'm the one social studies teacher that does more projects than, I think I do more projects than art. I am not kidding. I think I do more projects than the art teacher. We really do. That's all I am, is project based. And so we have been living, one of my student teachers did a makeshift art station. He found cups and buckets and baskets and, slapped on labels. It's a scissors and glue and markers and paints and that got us through the year, but it just looks so ugly. And so I bought a rolling cart that's gonna have all our art supplies. I'm going to invest in butcher paper, because the school never has the kind of butcher paper that I want. I'm going to invest in, my students do journals, and that I pay for. So I have to buy a whole brand new set of journals for my students. And then, again, one of my student teachers made baskets to store the journals out of leftover cardboard boxes that I had from the previous year, from the diorama project. She gift wrapped them so they didn't look ugly, labeled them, first, second, third, fourth period, that kind of thing. It looked really kind of, so I know, I could just ramble on and on and on about my school. So anyway, I'm actually going to buy beautiful sturdy baskets for their journals. So Yeah. Oh, let me go check the pasta. I'll be back. Y'all are coming with me. Okay, hold on. Let's go see my pasta. See, I do this all the time. I forget I'm cooking. I do this all the time. Okay, hold on. Okay, light on. Charger on. Okay. Let me drain the water. But I'm gonna save a cup of water. So always save a cup of water.
It's very tasty.
Okay. And there's some pasta water in there because it's rigatoni. I mean, it's gonna bring the water in there. And now, I'm gonna pour all these roasted veggies, mushrooms into the pot. There's gonna be a lot of transferring. Oh my God, this is so pretty. Look at that. Oh, it's hot. What am I thinking? Let me show y'all. And I'm gonna put a little bit of heavy cream. Just a little bit. And a little bit of Parmesan cheese. And, I mean, it's packed full of herbs and seasoning, but I know Bear's gonna love this. And this might open up one of my nostrils. Crushed red pepper. Okay. I'm going to town here. I'm gonna mix this all together. Oh my goodness. I don't want to put it in another dish and then bake it. I'm going to put it back on the heat. So here we go. And I'm gonna cook. I'm gonna put a little bit of that pasta water back in there so it doesn't burn.
So that's commented on your post.
What did she say?
About this tiered thing. She said, let's set it in her farmhouse era.
Oh, I love it. And then to make it really heat up nice, I'm gonna put the lid on this pot. I'm bringing it down to 4, like medium low.
4 million degrees Fahrenheit.
Let me put up the cream. I wish I wasn't afraid of mushrooms because the only mushrooms I'll eat is portobello and white button. There's so many Chinese mushrooms, and I won't try them. I'm scared. I'm scared of mushrooms. But because I was raised on those, they don't seem to bother me.
It's because you watch those for Rosemary and Thyme.
Oh God.
That's why you're afraid of mushrooms.
You're so crazy. You want to set the table now? Here.
Sure.
Plates, forks.
Forks.
Here you go. And there's the pepper and here's the salt. Okay. Now this is the bowl that I'm going to store my leftovers in. So I'm going to leave that there. Look, these bowls have a like a rubber gasket. Look at that. Do y'all see that? I like that.
Anything else, Mama?
No, I think we're good. I'm waiting for this to bubble up, and then I'm serving it. No bread. We don't need bread. I can't give up my white toast with eggs. But I'm not like what should not be in the house are chips, crackers, and Melba toast. They should not be in my house because I'll wipe them out. I will. I'll use anything as a dip. Jelly, you know, anything. I'm just NyQuil, okay? I'll take crackers and dip them in NyQuil. I cannot be trusted with crackers. During the holidays, I make that crack. I make it for my coworkers. I can't be trusted. Yeah, heck, it is fast when you got like half the stuff prepped, right? So I prepped that cauliflower and the chickpeas because the cauliflower was going bad. And so I figured if I'm going to roast the cauliflower, I'm going to roast them with the chickpeas. Hey, babe, is it true we get protein from chickpeas? We don't know. I don't know any of the nutritional value in chickpeas because I'm very new. I'm so new to chickpeas.
The most protein-dense food you can eat is probably Hostess Twinkies.
You're right. Right.
What you get?
You should smell this sauce. Ooh.
Does it have garlic AF?
Garlic. It's got that leftover olive oil dipping. That dipping oil I made.
Oh.
I had like a little bit left. I sauteed the mushrooms in that. The mushrooms and onions.
Want to bring your whole pot and just put it on a trivet over here?
Oh yes, that's what we'll do.
A trivet, like another word.
Yeah, but I wanna see that broth bubble. Toil and trouble, and then I'll bring it to the table. Did you want a salad? No, you have to say yes or no.
No.
You sure?
Yeah.
Okay.
If I get hungry later on, though.
Because when someone tells me I don't know, I go with no. Because I'm a mom.
Well, I don't. No, it's fine.
I don't know means no.
No, it's fine.
You know, you're not supposed to peek at the pot, but I'm like, hurry.
It's not Rice Krispies, honey.
There we go. That's what I'm looking for.
Make sure you bring a pasta scooper.
I got one. Okay. Okay, you want to help transfer?
Where are we to get?
Take me.
I can't pick you up.
Yeah, you have to take me.
Go back.
And go take me to the dining table.
Take me to the church.
Look at this. Isn't that beautiful? Okay. What do you think?
It smells amazing, I think.
Y'all need to know I've never had this dish before. But when it comes to making flavorful, delicious food, I think I know what I'm doing. Maybe. And how can you go wrong? Let me see your plate. How can you go wrong with rigatoni and heavy cream?
That's good.
If you want shaky cheese, baby, you're gonna have to go.
No, that's good.
Okay. And
Okay. Okay.
What do you think?
I'm digging the cauliflower and the mushrooms.
You're digging the cauliflower?
Mm-hmm.
There's plenty in there. Don't burn yourself. Oh, here, let's put this in the middle. May we? I'm gonna lift this up. You pick up. No. You pick up the trivet. Okay. There we go. That's our plate. Look at that. Oh my gosh. Thank you, Heavenly Father, for this food. We need to pray more, baby. You know?
Yeah.
Oh, it made a beautiful gravy with the heavy cream. No flour. Mmm. Did you get salt?
Anything.
Well, you know I like salt.
Yeah, I could use a little bit, I guess, but I think it's beautiful.
And you know I'm a pepper girl. I have to pepper everything. And then I'm gonna sneeze because it went up my nose. So it's got mushrooms, chickpeas. Hey, you wanna take a picture, baby, with your pretty phone? You have a flash on?
Yeah.
The lighting is horrible.
Oh. I'll close you first.
Oh, that's nice. That cough. Oh, it's horribly, horribly hot. Horribly hot. Dangerous. Our index is triple digit. Horrible. You know what else we could have put in here? Besides the kitchen sink, artichokes.
Ooh.
Right? Oh, don't y'all have a storm coming out? Isn't there some kind of storm out there near Florida?
Oh, I don't know. I haven't looked at the news at all.
I mean, hurricane season is here. The cauliflower is so good.
I like the chickpea things.
You do?
Mm-hmm. Kept wanting to call them hominy.
Oh, how funny.
The cauliflower, oh my god, it's so good.
Very good.
We have a whole head in the fridge. We make roasted cauliflower. That might be good.
You know what I want to make? Because I've been roasted. I have roasted cauliflower in the fridge, by the way. The other half of this. But
I mean, it's like a whole head covered in seasoning.
do you know what I want to do with that head? I've been looking at recipes on how to make gobi. Yes.
The stuff we had at that restaurant?
Yes.
Oh, I want that again so bad. I want that flavor.
This is so good. I don't want to.
Was this hard or easy to make?
Honey, did you see me? I threw everything,
What did you have already prepared?
The cauliflower and the chickpeas. They're roasted. Then, like I said, the dipping oil. Which see, that was the thing. It wasn't much oil. What was left was the herbs and the garlic and the parsley and the red peppers. So I saved it.
You know who'd love this?
Who?
Max.
Oh yeah.
It's so earthy. It's like any pieces of dirt in it.
I don't feel like I'm on a diet. We're not on a diet. But it's supposed to be helping us. In fact, I feel like I'm cheating. Jenny said roast cauliflower with curry powder. Honey, do we have a Hulu account?
Have what?
A Hulu account.
It's a free one.
It's free.
I think so.
Well, then how come when I tried to get on Hulu, it asked me to log in?
Oh, maybe we don't have one anymore. Oh, this stuff, honey, is you're gonna have to do this again.
Well, there's a documentary I want to see.
I'll look at it when we get to TV. Yeah, you can say goodbye to leftovers.
See, I thought I might have lunch, but
Should I put it back in the bowl?
no.
It was so good, Lisette.
I was so glad, baby.
And you know, I'm not much for the sauces like this, but this is very tasty food. You alright?
Cough. I'm liking roasting cauliflower. I've never, ever roasted cauliflower until we moved into this apartment. Never. I've never eaten a chickpea other than hummus.
You have vanilla, haven't you?
Oh, that viral salad I made you. Right. I gave it to you because it's like, no.
Garbanzo and chickpeas are the same thing. God, Mexican are you?
What else? I don't think I've ever used this much olive oil in my life.
Really?
It's good, isn't it?
You know how it'd be good also?
What?
As a cold salad.
I'm building the next grocery list, but we're not putting it in because we have tons of food we need to get through. But
Yeah, I am too.
I have eggplant on the menu. I've never cooked eggplant in my life.
I have extra lemon and lime juice on there.
Okay, good.
Don't pull that off. And be fighting with you. I could eat that whole pot full of food. It is such a good flavor.
Maybe it's healthy.
No, go ahead. I'm not gonna.
Maybe you and I are eating a cup of pasta. We
With
never
the
eat.
vegetables.
Yeah, I know, but I'm saying if it's the pasta that you're worried about.
No, it's just a piece of cauliflower right here. It's calling my name.
You and I are used to eating like a pound of pasta.
Well, very good.
Send that picture to the kids. Our kids are so proud of us.
Are they? Excuse me?
What's everybody eating at their house? What are y'all eating?
Nobody better say pizza. That's my shit. The little chickpea things are really
Good.
I like them kind of firm. They're really tasty.
Can you look up their nutritional value?
Chickpeas?
Yeah, why are they so? Why are they on every recipe I've been looking at? Mmm. Jenny, I love King Ranch chicken. I love it.
A lot of fiber, a lot of carbs, natural sugars, really low fat, 8.86 grams of protein per 3.5 ounces.
Is that good?
A lot of protein. Help with digestion, lots of fiber.
Yeah, I know.
Lower
I can eat a whole
cholesterol.
casserole. Especially if you top it with cheddar cheese. That is so bad. Yeah, my kids love it.
Of what?
King Ranch chicken.
It's the devil. Don't listen to her.
Read the comments.
Oh.
No, right here. Look what Jenny said. She said King Ranch chicken is the devil, and you're over here going, it's the devil.
Yeah.
Silly.
You don't eat chickpeas and onions, are you? When you build a little fort like that with your food, that means that you're
You're
not gonna eat
adorable
part
that
of
you
your-
know
part
that.
of your meal. You got a little food on your lip though, on this side of your cheek.
Right
Other
here.
side, other side. There you go.
No, I'm gonna eat the chickpeas. You know I won't eat the onions whole like that.
But they're so good.
I know their flavor. I'll eat onion rings. Mm.
Oh man, there's no more cauliflowers.
What do you think about tofu?
I don't know. I was reading or watching. What's his name? Sam or somebody. And they were making a dish, and they said, I used to badmouth tofu, but blah, blah, blah. And I got disinterested, and I started watching it again. And it looked really good. And I told you before, serve it to me, and we'll see. I might throw it at your head, I might eat it. I'm eating all this for damn sure. This is so good.
Good night, Jenny. Take it easy. I know that heat was bad. She said her AC was out. I'm looking for mushrooms. Hold on.
Oh, here.
Did you take them on?
Maybe. On top. See?
Okay.
That's all you want? You sure?
Yes. Take it easy, Jenny. Drink water. I'm telling you, we got sick after we ran all those errands in the Suburban. Heat index was 112. Yeah. Who's joined us? Say hi. We're stuffing our faces. We already did the cooking portion. Now we're doing the stuffing our faces portion. The pot is... The pot is emptying.
I'm done. There's no more food left, so I'm done. Make that whenever you want.
Yeah, you like it?
Yeah, it is beautiful.
Good.
Those little pea things are just out of this world.
You like them?
Yes, I like the
Good.
texture. And they carry the flavor so well.
Yeah, they do suck up the mushrooms and the chickpeas. They're the ones that just like they just soak up all that flavor.
Apparently tofu as well. That's what I was listening to, watching, reading, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Whew. You know what I'm ready for?
Mm.
My energy to perk up again so I can work on this fucking console.
There's a sweet person in the comments that said if you needed help, you could call them.
Really?
Yeah.
That is nice. Hey,
They can either help us or rob us. We're not quite sure.
yeah. It's murder.
Cavatini. What is cavatini?
I've heard of that before, but I don't know what it is.
It has ground beef in it, so I'm interested. Hey, Melissa. My work daughter. Bear, did I ever tell you that we did the math and I was probably Melissa's daycare teacher at First Baptist?
Really? I didn't know that.
Yeah. She went there the exact years that I was teaching.
Oh.
Be careful, Melissa.
So cavatini is like horgetti.
Noodles, cheese, black olives, pepper. Woo! Yeah, but people will come at you if you say it's like petanuska, puttanesca. Because I made something like that because some cooking Italian said it's anything that you could find in a can. It's tin food is what he said, the words.
Really?
He said it's tin food thrown in some spaghetti. Food that's poor, nothing's fresh. That's why it's capers, tuna and oil, olives, stuff you would find in jars and cans. So when I made something similar, but I threw in pepperoni and I threw in ground beef, but I did mushrooms, artichokes, all from cans. Because I thought, okay, this is traditional. Canned black olives, canned artichokes, canned mushrooms. I didn't do the capers. And I said, this is my puttanesca.
You did one that you made with capers once.
Yes, I have, but I mean, not that one video. And they were like, that's not puttanesca. I don't know what that is, but it's not puttanesca. And I'm like, okay. Ooh, that sounds good. Okay. One more bite and I'm done.
Actually, I was like, I'm not gonna like this.
You had like a bad attitude?
Yep. She knows I hate cream sauce. I'm not gonna.
I don't know how many times I've served you a cream sauce meal and you've devoured it.
Yeah, but I don't like it. I eat it because I'm fat. Hello.
I'm done. You want my onions?
No, I'm done. I'm done. It was really, really impressive.
Oh, it's so good. So good.
I'm always impressed with your meals.
I don't like taking... I have a thing about taking mushrooms to work. I told you I have weird phobias of mushrooms. So promise me you're going to eat this for lunch. Promise me.
I promise.
Okay. I want y'all to see, this is one of my Pioneer pots.
You can cook almost a whole Pioneer in there.
You're such a dork, Bear.
Those are being sold by the Taos Pueblo Indians.
Yes, I love throwing artichoke. I have a couple of, oh, that's another thing. I was doing a list of things I've never bought before until we've gotten to this Mediterranean lifestyle. I have never bought the tomatoes, the sun-dried tomatoes.
Sun-dried,
I've never bought sun-dried tomatoes
I
in my
think I
life.
bought some. They're in there. Mm-hmm. You know,
Honey, and I made you buy another one without you knowing. I don't know why I forgot. So we have a jar in the fridge and a jar in the pantry.
Oh well. I bought them for my vegetable tray dinners.
Okay.
So I can have some, what's it called?
That dressing that I made yesterday has thickened up. So let me tell you how to do this.
Hold on. Sam's trying to bash our dinner. It looks so undiscernible.
Well, yeah, because it's all beige. I will admit my dinner was beige today. Could have added some color. It's not necessary.
So it's red onions,
Honey,
chickpeas.
tell her it's beige like her. My youngest. I don't know if you've seen pictures of her. And Melissa, who's in the group, she's actually knows her because she taught at the school that my daughter went to. But my daughter is so white. Like, 'cause her dad's white. So I like to joke. High in protein. That we were running out of ink. My printer was running out of coloring when I gave birth to Sam because she came out white, blue eyes. I mean, she still has her crystal blue eyes. And to this day, my baby girl doesn't have eyebrows. And she has white, she's 20 years old. And she still has white hair on her forehead, on her arm, not blonde, white. And so because I ran out of toner. By the time I gave birth to her, I had no more toner. Max took all the toner color. Max, that's the third baby. He came out Mexican. You're so bad.
Oh, damn.
Melissa.
Thanks, Melissa. You killed my wife. Thank you. You murderer.
I can't laugh while I'm coughing. Give me a napkin. Yes, Melissa's a white girl. Like, both parents are white. And so for her to say that, that's funny. And Max is my dark. My Mexican boy.
You're extra dark.
He is
Forgot in
white.
the oven for 2 hours, dark.
Yeah. I mean, dark skin. He was born with a mop of hair. Like hair going down his back.
He's so dark he was born at night.
He was hairy, he was dark, and I thought, wow, he really tapped into that Karankawa Indian in us. Brown as can be. And So he and Sam are like literally night and day. They are so funny, and yeah, people don't believe that they're brother and sister.
Yeah, one of them, Katie or somebody, would tell me that she said something one day about somebody not believing that they were all related, all four of them related.
Well, some people have no problem believing that the two oldest are related because they actually look like twins, to be honest. There's a height difference, but they have the same coloring. They have green eyes. They have this beautiful olive colored skin. And they have an auburn hair color, which I was in denial about. And then my brother said, "Listen, what is wrong with you? What's wrong with your eyes?" And he would show me pictures because in my brain, auburn is more like a redhead. So where the hell did they get that from? But yeah, they have auburn hair. I mean, they're adults, so they can tell me what they have. And both of them will tell me, "Yeah, Mom, we got auburn hair, we got green eyes." Where did they get this from? Their father's blue eyes. So where did they get the green eyes?
From the back of the line.
I was actually asked, close your ears, Bear, because you don't like when I talk about this stuff. Oh, I know how to finagle around this. I used to be asked by random people.
Did you say finagle? It's finagle.
Finagle?
Yes.
I'm sick.
One doesn't finagle.
I say finagle. Well, the only reason I bring up the story is because it was rude, and that was usually a deal breaker. If a man uttered the words, "Are all of those kids from the same man, from the same father?" I would answer the question and hang up, or never talk to them again, because I just think that's rude. Who cares? Who cares if all 4 kids came from 7 fathers? What does that matter? The math ain't mathin'.
That's a lot of fathers.
I didn't like that. I didn't like people asking me
What's
that.
for dessert?
That is crazy, Melissa, but you got Scottish blood, right? Okay, I'm going to start a war here between Melissa and Bear, so everybody stand back. Aren't all your sisters and aunts, like they all have middle names Margaret? Because her middle name is Margaret, and she claims that's a Scottish thing, and you claim that's an Irish thing. So let the fight begin. Who owns Margaret?
I don't know.
The Irish or the Scottish?
I think it's quite.
I have an
Celtic.
Aunt Margaret, so maybe it's the Mexicans.
I think it's Celtic.
Oh, you think it's Celtic? Who are the Celts? Who's Celtic? The Scottish or the Irish? I don't know, baby. I'm sorry.
Both, basically.
Oh, the Celtic are a combination?
Well, there's evidence to suggest from what the book I read that they both came from the same people. They are the same people. Let me look at her. I'll show you what I'm talking about.
Because when she told me her middle name was Margaret, I said, "Oh, you're Irish." She almost shot me. She's like, "I'm Scottish." I'm like, "Oh dear, sorry." Because most of the women in Bear's family are Margarets. Margaret O'Malley, Margaret.
An extremely well-used name since medieval times. Margaret is still considered the Scottish national name.
So it's a Scottish national name.
Yeah.
Okay. The Scots win it. The Scots get Margaret. Didn't they have a queen?
Queen Margaret? I don't know. It's a Greek origin. It means pearl. With roots throughout Europe.
Melissa, she said the same thing you said.
What?
It's a Celtic thing, so we're both right. That's what
Yeah.
she said. He just said that. He was like, "I think it's Celtic." If we had a kid, though, would you have wanted the middle name to be Margaret?
It would have to have been Tiffany Nicole.
Oh, okay. And he's Irish Welsh. You don't have any Scottish in you, do? You want to do a 23andMe?
I don't know.
Yeah, we should find out if your dad has other kids. Or at least do our genealogy. Don't they do the genealogy?
I think so. I don't know. I'll have to look it up one day. I'm curious now.
Let's do it.
Because, like, Gilbert and them did it.
There's a celebrity, is it Chris Rock, who was not from Africa. He thought his ancestors were from Africa and they were Portuguese.
Really?
Yeah. And he's like, so nobody came. But I mean, that doesn't make sense because Portugal ran the slave trade. I mean.
And they may not have a lot. They may not have had the millions of slaves we had, but they had enough slaves over there too.
Oh, hell yeah.
They weren't going to be running back and forth across the ocean with like a little taste.
Oh my goodness. I can breathe. I think it's those red peppers. Well, I've been hacking up and blowing my nose.
Peppers?
I put red peppers in there.
What, 3 little flakes? Because I didn't taste red pepper anywhere.
You didn't?
No.
Oh, I sprinkled some in there.
Make some red pepper dust.
Do 23andMe, and then you're like, I have a sister. Her name's Melissa. Too funny. But I kind of wanted to, well, see, all my uncles did it already. They're the ones that found out that we're Karankawa.
That you're murderous.
Yeah. And we're indigenous to Texas. What else? We have, so we didn't cross the border crossed us.
So you're an OG.
What about you? You don't know, do you? No, you're not from Texas. Your people are from New Mexico.
I was born here.
Yeah, I know that, but I'm talking about your people.
New Mexico.
From New Mexico and then Ireland.
And my granddad was from Mexico.
Oh.
Yeah, he was an immigrant farmer.
Like California Mexican? Or Texas Mexican?
Texas Mexican. He was like your dad.
Oh.
He traveled back and forth with his family just 100 years earlier, picking crops, and then he joined the military.
Oh, wow. Yeah, for those of you who don't know, my father, it wasn't a migrant. I mean, because back then, you didn't have to be a migrant to pick cotton and travel to pick fruit. You just had to be Mexican, because they were giving the jobs to Mexicans. And
they didn't want your papers back then.
Yeah, they didn't care. So he and his brothers would travel in a caravan. They pick cotton for the farmers here in Robstown, Texas. They'd pick cotton there, and then they would pack up and they would go all the way to California, state by state by state, doing jobs, but on farms. Yeah, picking fruit, that kind of thing. One of my uncles tells a story about them picking cotton, and my uncle saw a plane, like a crop duster, fly over, and he looked up at the plane and he said, there's got to be something better than this. And that was it. That was it. He became a pilot. Isn't that neat?
It is.
I know my grandma was considered, I I don't ever feel like she's talked about in an endearing way. You know, they like to use words that trigger me. She was emotional. She was volatile. She exaggerated. She was a storyteller. And I hate that. I hate when they describe her that way. Because I just think that's unfair. You know, she was forced. She ran away from the farming job that they were doing to go to school. The teacher wouldn't kick her out. So apparently she was a really nice lady, a white lady, and let my grandma come in and sit in the classroom. My great-grandfather, when he found out, he grabbed her, so trigger warning, and beat the crap out of her. And that's what my grandma said, that her father beat her up there on the school grounds to never go back to school. She needs to work. And because he couldn't control her, he found another farmer that would marry her. This is where the story gets really sad. My grandma is 15 at this time, okay? And her father thinks that you need to be someone else's problem. I'm going to marry you off to someone. There's this really nice man, and I'm going to marry you with him. That's it. And I mean, you know, Mexican women didn't have choices back then. And so she married this man. He was 45 years old. My grandfather was 45 years old. So growing up, when she would tell me and my female cousins these stories, we instinctively knew this woman has been through hell. It didn't, you know, and as women, we used to talk about this. Like, do you remember when grandma used to tell us, do you remember grandma? They're like, yeah. And all of us agreed that we do not like the way our fathers talk about their mother. They treated her like she was just this hysterical little girl because probably their father taught them that. That's generational abuse right there. Now, I don't like the way they talk about it. I never did. And then the ultimate insult, I'm just spilling tea all over the place. The ultimate insult is that my grandmother saved up money for her funeral to be cremated and interred in a mausoleum. Okay? She did this 30 years after her husband died, okay? Because obviously he died way before her. And he was buried at the cemetery with other family members. She specifically made sure that she paid for it, she made arrangements for it, and it was done. Her sisters, her brothers, everybody made sure that she got what she wanted. So when she died, she was cremated and she's put in this mausoleum. And then what do her boys do? They have a meeting. They decide to move her to be buried with my grandfather. Because heaven forbid she disrespect their dad. Now, this conversation I'm about to tell you happened about 8 years ago? No, before I met you, 12 years ago. And all of us were drinking, me and my female cousins. And I said, when all the uncles pass away, I'm moving her back to the mausoleum. Period. There's one in particular uncle that it would cause a stink. I don't think the other uncles would. But I know that at some point she will be separated from him. He will not have the last word. So right now, she's with the... Hey, Amy. How are you? And so, yeah, right now, he gets the last word, but he won't. He won't. I don't care if I'm a 70-year-old woman, you know, moving my 120-year-old grandma. She will, when I leave this earth, my grandma Ernie will be back in the mausoleum. And that's just the way it is. Oh, the new one, right? There's a new Spider-Man, right?
Is there?
Yeah, because Edna was saying she just saw the movie.
Is it the same guy?
The cute one? Tom. He's with Zendaya.
No, the one that with Kristen Dunst. Is it that one?
No! Honey, where are you? That's like 2001. He thinks it's the one with Kristen Dunst. Oh, baby. Oh! It's Miles Morales, a new Spider-Man.
What does that mean? Who's...
Well, ever since Spider-Verse, honey. You know, there's like dozens. Yeah.
You just use a word that has no meaning what it means. What the hell is a Spider-Verse?
Okay, so let me explain.
No, it's okay. I probably won't watch it.
What's the comic that this... Because I'm a DC girl. This is all...
I don't know.
What is the comic books?
Is it DC or action? I don't know.
No. Spider-Man is not DC, is it?
I don't know. That's what I just said.
Spider-Man is with...
Marvel? Okay.
Marvel decided...
It's a cartoon.
Yeah.
I definitely won't be watching it.
Well, no, they're good animation, honey. This isn't like Saturday cartoons. Okay? They've decided to make multi-universes. So they took that Doctor Strange guy and they did the same thing. They did it with Loki. Remember that TV show we tried to watch?
Yeah.
Okay. They did the same thing with Spider-Man.
Why are they murdering movies for me?
Because Marvel will never be as pure as DC. I actually think I saw it, not by choice. Sam was watching it, and I think I saw it with her. How's your summer going? Amy, where are you working again? Well, I mean, don't say it online if you don't want to, but is there a place that we can go and harass you? Since we can't go to McAllister's anymore. Bear, oh, we're doing good. Well, I mean, I was sick for the past 7 days. And I'm going back to work tomorrow. But I'm doing a lot better. My lip is healing, got super chapped and sore. You know, the typical cold stuff. One of the days he was super sick and I was super sick and none of us could cook. So we ordered in Jason's Deli. I used to teach at daycares. That's where I took care of Melissa.
That poor woman.
If she wore her hair in 2 braids, I know her who she is. Melissa, did you have your hair braided in 2 ponytails?
Is she there?
No, she's driving home.
Melissa's?
She's working summer too, because apparently we're both crazy.
What's summer 2? It's 7:30 at night.
Yeah, I know, but they train. They go to camps. I know. I swear I took care of Melissa. Little Melissa. I love it. Is that a delivery?
I'm watching this hot girl on YouTube.
Oh, but are my packages here? Do y'all see the stuff we have? That's our TV. This house is just overflowing.
It's the trash guy.
Oh, it's a trash guy.
I put all those things in I put a new list in your Amazon store, dining room, bedroom, and living room.
I was, because Ammy's gonna work at a daycare, and I said, I worked at a daycare too. That's where I met Melissa. This coffee's gonna kill me. I said, yeah, she was a little girl with 2 braids, 2 ponytail braids. I think that was you. I think I remember. Did you wear your hair like that? Because if you did, then I know exactly who you are. That's just crazy. Don't you think it's weird?
It is weird. You know what's even more weird? I'm gonna go to over there and go like that for a little bit.
No.
My back is killing me.
Well, we'll move. Just, no, wait for me. Wait. Please.
Okay.
Just please.
All right.
I promise.
See here in pain. Oh, you.
Why did it piss you off?
Because it probably sucked.
Do you, Melissa? You're going to have to bring me your pictures from First Baptist. I think you did one time, but you're going to have to bring them back. I want to know. Do you know Shay? What was one of your teaching paras named Miss Shay? Melissa, do you remember Miss Shay? Oh, the Indian was bad. You want to do the dishes and then we'll go?
Sure.
Yes. And does she have a limp?
A limp?
Yes.
From the war?
No, her mother said that she created that limp. They took her to doctors, and there was no reason for that limp.
Is that what happened to me?
What?
Did I create my own injury?
No. Oh my God. Melissa, that is crazy. That I definitely was one of your daycare teachers. Too funny.
Old, old, old. You are old.
I know. I know.
I can't even freaking walk straight when I'm calling you names.
You want to go put this up and then we'll go?
I'm going. I was trying to figure out how to stand up without farting.
Do not fart
see,
at the dining table.
I was waiting for you to go so I could stand up in peace. And then you just kind of hung around trying to make me go get up somewhere and go do shit.
Oh my gosh.
Is that what you want?
Stop. Hi, Myra. How are you? Guys, we made a really good dinner. I don't really know what to call it. I'm going to have to make up a name for it. I'm going to put this in a little Tupperware.
It says I'm watching your live where I'm going. The fucking bedroom. Ooh. Oh. Your friend's going to Wallbangers.
Ooh, nice.
Send fried mushrooms.
Okay. You want to put that in? Well, I'll put it in.
No,
So,
I can do it.
You sure?
No. but I could do it.
We're gonna clean up the kitchen and get ready for bed. What time is it? Like 6?
7:30.
No, we're not getting ready for bed. But I do have to go to work tomorrow. So I thought maybe I would do my nails because they're looking raggedy. And by the way, I'm gonna ask a random question. Does my hair look a little healthy? Because I bought a bunch of hair products, like leave-in conditioner, oil, this special vinegar that you put on the scalp. Yeah. So I'm trying to. It's not gonna reverse the hair loss, but it's supposed to make the existing hair healthy. So if y'all notice anything, kind of keep an eye on my hair and tell me what you think.
You put your Trivette back in the drawer.
Yes. Oh, thank you. Yeah, because my hair used to look very dry. And I'm trying, that's basically what I'm trying to do, is keep it moisturized. And that's about it. Last year I did not wear one wig the whole year, the whole school year. This coming year, I think I want to go back to wearing wigs. But I want to take care of my hair. You know, I just do whatever I want, basically. I have whims. So, Bear and I are going to go. Okay, to be honest, I want to watch Shiny Happy People. Has anybody watched Shiny Happy People? It has been all over TikTok, and I'm dying to see this documentary on the Duggar family, or the cult that they're in. So, has anybody seen? You have? Is it good? Okay, that's what we're doing. So I'm like, okay, I think I'm ready to go. I think I'm ready to watch it. Because it has sensitive subjects in there that I'm like, But should I film my reaction? Maybe I will. Yeah, you know what? I thought it was wholesome. I thought their 19 Kids and Counting were wholesome. I mean, I had my opinion about a mother knowing that many kids. Like, do you really know what's going on in the brain? I barely know what's going on in my 4 kids' brain. But then after all the revelations of what was going on behind the scenes, yes, Melissa, I'm about to sit down and watch Shiny Happy People. I'm like so excited for this, because the last time I watched a religious documentary was that weight loss documentary you told me to watch.
What's Tupperware?
The woman with the big hair. Huh?
Where's Tupperware?
Well, it was going to be in that bowl, but that's too big, so it's a small bowl. I'll get it, baby.
Okay, what's right here?
Okay. Or you know what? Put it in a Ziploc bag. We don't even have room in our fridge for a bowl.
No, we don't.
I can't wait. Okay, that's where I'm going. Thank you for, I'm telling you, I apologize for not feeling well last Tuesday. Can't even remember what I was sick of, but I'm here. And like I said, even if all we do is make eggs or peanut butter jelly sandwich, I will, Abby, I will. I will film every Tuesday. Cook with me Tuesday and have dinner with me Tuesday, from beginning till the last burp. So y'all have a great Wednesday tomorrow. I'm going back to work. I'm actually excited. I kind of miss my summer school kids. Isn't that weird? Because we were starting to get in a groove and talking, and they all wanted to know about Trump's indictment. They were like, tell us about Nixon, because I told them about Nixon.
I think you knew him personally.
Well, but I can talk better about Nixon than Trump, because Trump, that part of history is unfolding in front of us. But Nixon, so anyway, I spent the whole time teaching them about Watergate, and And then I get sick. So anyway, yes, I will send you my reaction. Okay. Y'all have a good night. And
Go to bed.
yes, I've posted a lot on TikTok. I think I'm posting another long video for Patreon tomorrow. Because y'all get the long unedited one. And do you know how long it takes me to upload that? It takes me about 45 minutes. It's like did you close the door?
I think Chester did. Because he was playing behind, we were laying down with his little tail.
We have a cat that just locked the door behind us. Behind him. Okay. Y'all have a great evening. Thank you for joining me. Mwah. Okay.